The Andre Drummond revenge game. Last season, Andre Drummond was battling a toe injury and never really looked like himself. Sixers fans just thought he was washed. One guy, run it back Philly, said this to him on Twitter. Sixers Adam said, Andre Drummond says he has more work to do in Philadelphia. My plan is to come back. This was on April 13th, 2025. Run it back Philly quote tweeted it and said, please don't, at Andre Drummond. Andre Drummond replied to that tweet and said, damn. DJ Eastwood then quote tweeted again and said, nothing personal, big dog. You just look pretty washed and couldn't stop my 9-year-old at the rim. All love. Andre Drummond replied to this delusional hater and said this. Probably not. Been hurt all season, but all good. Watch how I come back. It was that watch how I come back that Andre Drummond said and meant. And last night against the Charlotte Hornets, he was set out to prove that. And he was set out to prove that this idiot run it back Philly is just a hater and has no clue what he's talking about.
Sixers, why will you just lose and put me out of my misery? Why do you guys keep doing this to me, bro? Nobody else should touch the ball right here. He shoots it from the logo. Oh, we're going to overtime! Tyrese Maxey is a god amongst men!
Andre Drummond absolutely manhandled the Charlotte Hornets bigs on the glass, racking up 13 rebounds in just 15 minutes, a ridiculous and one putback on a free throw, a Joel Embiid-esque post-turnaround hook shot, some interior defense, and a dunk back on a Maxey missed layup that put the Sixers up 1 and set up the game-winning shot. Third quarter, 89-78, 3 minutes to go in the third. This is the Andre Drummond that we remembered from a couple of seasons ago. He is back to moving well and rebounding, and he's just so damn gifted instinctually when it comes to rebounding. The way that when this shot goes up by LaMelo, the way that Drummond finds the ball and boxes out simultaneously is something that every coach tries to teach every kid in every basketball camp in America, but it's hard to teach, and he just always had it on a level that a lot of guys don't have it. Actually, most guys in the history of the NBA don't have it. And he doesn't even secure this one, actually. He the ball took a bad bounce, and it went over his head, and he still found a way to tip it away from Kalkbrenner off the glass and then snatched it from Kelly Oubre, and he looked at him and said, give me, this is my board. Give me this. This is mine. 89-80. He's doing two things here. He's defending the rim, making this shot by Miles Bridges a lot more difficult than it would have had to be with some other guys in there. Because Drummond is 7 feet tall, because he's able to get off the floor the way that he still can, Bridges has to try to get that one well over his fingertips. Back of the rim. Jumps again just after landing, snagging the rebound here with one hand before Kalkbrenner can get to it. Fighting for the rebound here on a free throw. Kalkbrenner gets a little bit of a jump on him right here. Drummond sticks the forearm out. Little bit of a clothesline chokehold there. Kalkbrenner actually has his arm hooked. Drummond still fights. Gets in position, snags the board with one hand. He's just a monster on the boards when he's healthy. This one is just completely bonkers. Tyrese Maxey a free throw here, 102-97, 9 minutes left in the fourth. Drummond right there in the middle. He's just going to completely manhandle Diabate and Zion James and get to this offensive rebound and put it back. I mean, this is just a grown man amongst children in the paint here. And what I want you to see here, that is just a good old-fashioned butt whooping is what that is. But watch a little bit closer what he really does to Diabate. Watch Drummond's left arm here. He goes under the arm of Diabate right here. And it's almost a decoy hook because he hooks Diabate's arm right there. And as Diabate's trying to get his arm free, then he kind of pulls the chair out and does a swim move. Whoop. And he's gone. And it's my rock, and I'm putting it back in. And one. Now what? DJ Eastwood. Now what? I told you I was coming back. 4 minutes left to go. Sixers down 7. Running a pick and roll with VJ Edgecombe here. Kalkbrenner overhelps into the paint. to help Kneppel on VJ. VJ gets the ball back to Andre. Andre sees that he's got really good positioning on Kalkbrenner, but still, it's just not a thing that any NBA coach draws up for an Andre Drummond turnaround hook shot. But in this game, he just had something going, man. He had some kind of energy, and he was really feeling himself. And he hits Kalkbrenner with the one dribble body pivot spin hook. Oh my goodness. We used to call that taking him to school. We used to call this taking him to school back when dudes used to actually play in the paint on a regular basis. Big body, shoulder to the chest, move him a little bit. Kalkbrenner holds his ground pretty good. Pump fake, spin, hook. Give me that. There you go. 2:22 left, 116 to 115. Tyrese Maxey's crossing half court. Tyrese is going to attack Kneppel. Actually, a 1-on-4. I mean, Tyrese is being aggressive right here, trying to feed off the momentum. He's going to miss the layup, and Andre Drummond slams it back in to put the Sixers up one. The arena goes nuts. The bench goes crazy. Look at Jared McCain over there. Look at, I don't even know who is that, Trendon Watford. Everybody went nuts over there on the bench. There's Janai Broom in the background. I think that's Eric Gordon way back there. There's Joel Embiid back there with ice on his knees. Everybody was going crazy. Watch Andre Drummond on the play because Kalkbrenner has to help over Maxey. I mean, you know, Maxey taking Kneppel right here. And I don't think Kneppel's a bad defender. He is a rookie. But with Maxey attacking this quickly, it takes Kalkbrenner out of the equation when it comes to boxing out Andre Drummond because he has to help Kneppel on Tyrese. Nobody picks up Drummond. Now, realistically, if the Hornets were a well-oiled machine and a disciplined basketball team, it would have been Miles Bridges right here to seal off Andre Drummond from getting this board. But he's ball watching. Trey Mann's ball watching. LaMelo Ball's, I don't know what he's looking at. And just nobody boxes out Andre Drummond, and now it's way too late, and he slams it back. I mean, I am so happy to see this performance from Andre Drummond because before the trade to the Brooklyn Nets in the Ben Simmons situation, this is the type of stuff Andre Drummond was doing. And I'm excited to see him continue to do this season. He's 32 years old, but man, he looks healthy and he looks ready to go. And if he can continue to play like this, he can help the 76ers a lot throughout the season, knowing Joel Embiid's situation with the back-to-backs and Nick Nurse just not feeling like Andre Drummond. I mean, Nick Nurse just not feeling like a Dembona is that guy. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this little play breakdown, hit the like button for me one time. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new. I will be doing these a couple of times a week when we have some off time between 76ers games. Of course, if you don't know, we do the most viewed 76ers post-game live show on this channel. So if you haven't checked that out, stick around after a Sixers game right here and join the post-game live show where you can call in on the Discord. And thanks for tuning in.